everyone, welcome to First Page Fridays. This is where I introduce you or share with you a Christian fiction book. Well, typically Christian fiction. I might throw in some not Christian fiction books, we'll see. Um, all over the internet, I find First Line Fridays where they give you the first line of a book, and it's kind of to introduce you to the book, to share some great first lines with you. And I thought, wouldn't that make a cool video series? Except for the fact that just having the first line would make the videos kind of short. So I thought, well, I'm going to do like first page. It might be a little bit more than the first page just because I'm not going to like stop at the end of the page if we're in the middle of a sentence. But so this is my first page Friday video, and I am highlighting the book Heirs of Falcon Point. All of these books that I highlight are from my stash, my personal stash. This particular book I actually received, it's an advanced reader copy, as you can see. I received that for participating in a blog tour where I had to do reviews and stuff. So this book is a historical, well, not historical, it's suspense. Let's just categorize it as a suspense book. It's a romantic suspense. It is it's got some historical and it's got current time. It's not really a time slip because you don't go back and forth. You start in the past and there's a little bit sort of the backstory of where the suspense is started from, but it is like a little bit into the book. So you get a little bit of the backstory as an actual story, and then they bring the contemporary characters into it. So, by the way, I highly recommend this one. 5 stars. I loved the suspense. I loved the romance. I'll leave a link down below to my website, which the book review on my website, so you can read it for yourself. But so the book that is Heirs of Falcon Point, it is by 4 authors: Traci, Hunter, Abramson, Sian, and Bessey, Paige Edwards, and A.L. Sowards. Now, typically when I see multiple authors on the cover of the book, I think novella collection. That is not the case here. This book is one cohesive story written by the 4 authors. Each author got like a different set of characters. So it's very cohesive. It reads really well. This is from Covenant Publications. And here is the blurb to it. The Nazis have taken control of Austria, and wealthy widower Leopold Lang faces a difficult decision: join the ranks of the foreign power that has taken over his homeland, or flee with his children to safety. Leopold makes his choice, but too late. His family is ripped apart, never to be reunited. But decades later, fate brings together the descendants of this broken dynasty in the place where it all began, Falcon Point. Anna, Cole, and Tess have never met, each relying on fractured pieces of information to understand their Austrian heritage. But when unforeseen opportunities draw these Lang cousins to Falcon Point, they soon discover they are not alone in their quest to claim the coveted property and the fabled treasure hidden within. Unfortunately, another claimant, one with a much darker heritage, is determined to eliminate the Lang family once and for all. So this was published in October of 2021. Let's take a look at the first page. Chapter 1, February 1940. Karl Lang kept his back ramrod straight as his father bid Herr Sauermann farewell from the gravel drive in front of their 200-year-old manor. Part of the posture was upbringing. Boys from families like his didn't slouch when seeing visitors off. Part of it was a desire to close the gap in height. Sauermann loomed over all of them, like a statue of a Habsburg war hero. Sauermann shook Karl's hand. "You look just like your father did when I met him. That blonde hair and straight nose. Fine Aryan specimens." The warmth of the compliment lessened the effect of the bitter winter wind slicing through their coats. Sauermann turned to Papa. "Give it a thought, Leopold. You're needed." "I'm a widower with 3 children to care for." Papa kept a polite expression, but his blue eyes contained a hardness that Karl wasn't accustomed to seeing from his father, especially not around old family friends. With a wave of his hand, Sowerman directed his driver to open the door of his black, Graufen-stiffed automobile. You've the means to hire help for the children, and your son will soon be in uniform just like you. The muscles along Papa's jaw hardened. Carl is only 17. He's too young to fight. For now, Sowerman slipped into the car. I'll see you in a few days, Leopold. Be ready. At a nod from Sowerman, the driver closed the door and walked around to the driver's seat. Carl held his tongue until the man climbed in and started the engine. I'm not afraid to be a soldier. Papa folded his arms. But for whom will you fight? Wow. And there you have it. So I'm going to leave you on that cliffhanger. So that's it for First Page Fridays, spotlighting Heirs of Falcon Point. Please go and check them out and come back again for another First Page of Fridays. So that's it for today's video. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. You guys are awesome as always. Have a great day.